So here for Wednesday for our language, we are continuing on with these negative adverbs, these negative words. So the same concept that we learned yesterday. And in this case, it says to use your own paper. So I want to encourage you to use your own paper to make these sentences correct. So in your neatest handwriting, you're going to rewrite these sentences and you're going to do your best. I know it's not always possible because we just learned this, but you're going to do your best to rewrite these sentences in two correct ways. So here, just like we learned yesterday, two negative words in one sentence make the sentence incorrect. So in this example, it says, he didn't do nothing. So we don't want to use didn't and nothing in the same sentence. What are two correct ways to say this sentence? Well, you can say he didn't do anything or he did nothing. So notice how each of these are only using one negative, which makes the sentence correct. So on your own piece of paper, you're going to try your best to give me two examples of a correct sentence, a correct alternative to these wrong ones. If you can only think of one, I will help you with the other. But all of these are wrong. And all of these have two alternatives that can make them right. And then here on Think D, it gives you the two options, which always makes these a little bit easier. So once you read these sentences, you're going to underline the correct word. So my tip would be, if you already see a negative word, like for example, we have an N''T here, then you're not going to pick another negative word in the parentheses. So make sure if your sentence doesn't have any negative words, that you can underline a negative. So as long as there aren't two in each sentence. So here for Wednesday, you're using your list words, which always means all the words, pattern, content, and vocabulary. So you're going to choose list words that are a related form of all of the words. And these are usually easy because they look and are spelled quite close to the examples given. So if you have compressed, decompress, and compressing, then once you take a look at your list, you're going to find a word that is spelled and sounds a lot like it. In this case, we have compressed here, which is actually in all of these words. So you would write compress here. So it's just relating the words in your list. Of course, reading them out loud will always help. Here we are relearning our prefixes from our pattern words, and then this time we're writing definitions to match them. So you can use your spelling dictionary, but also using these hints from our prefixes can help you to match the definitions, maybe even without using the spelling dictionary. But if these hints aren't enough, of course, I encourage you to look up the word. And then here you're just dividing into syllables, which you guys are experts at now. So divide your words into syllables, and then on the longer line, you're going to write the complete word again. And that just helps you spell them correctly.